Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Kunika. First of all, introduce yourself in a
So
few
I'm Kunika
sentences.
Singh. So I'm
Yes,
Kunika Singh. I'm from Alwar, Rajasthan. I've done my schooling from here, Alwar itself, and after that I moved to Delhi for my graduation. And after completing my graduation, I've been preparing for civil services ever since.
very good, very good. So you have some vision problem, little bit?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. But I see that you have come into second attempt. Is that so?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so very good. So congratulations.
Thank you very much,
And
sir.
now you come from Rajasthan, and you have written some article which has been published in elsewhere
Yes, sir.
on Alzheimer's, something like that.
Yes, sir.
So that's very good achievement. It's a very good reputed journal.
Yes, sir.
So
Thank you very much, sir.
congratulations on that. Now, from your CV, what I can tell you, uh, that first of all, you should prepare on Alwar.
Yes, sir.
Sariska is in Alwar.
Yes, sir.
So you should also know about little bit about what we call natural parks or national parks in Rajasthan. Okay. Sariska has been in news off and on
Yes, sir.
recently. Okay. Now, secondly, you should prepare a little bit on Rajasthan. Rajasthan's economy, polity, the geography, minerals, the World Heritage Sites. Do you know what are the World Heritage Sites from Rajasthan?
So what built the World Heritage Sites?
Yeah,
So one is the Kialado National Park, that is also a World Heritage Site,
yeah, but
UNESCO.
that is natural site. Okay.
So then we have Hawa Mahal also, I guess.
No,
I have to
don't
study about.
guess. Don't guess. If you don't know, you simply say, sorry, I don't know.
Yes, I
No
have to read
guess.
about it.
Not Hawa Mahal. The whole Jaipur walled city is on the World Heritage List. And then the forts and palaces of Rajasthan are on World Heritage List. So you should
Yes,
see that. Rajasthan is very important for World Heritage sites. So you should look at that, okay?
yes, sir.
And forts and palaces and, national parks. Rajasthan is very rich in that. Economically, you should know what are the economic parameters of Rajasthan, important sectors. Can you tell
Yes,
me?
sir. So agriculture is one. Then we have
Yes,
tourism as well.
yes.
And um, so these are the major sectors, sir. Then sir,
Only two.
market economy is also present in some cities. Like for Alwar,
What
sir,
do you mean
it's a
by
market
market
economy.
economy? What do you
So,
mean by market?
so mainly merchants, sir. They're doing businesses. So
That's
we have the
not
Marwadis in the Rajasthan.
that's not the economic side. That's prevalent all over the world. Hmm?
Okay. So then we have also mining, the marble
Yeah,
industry,
mining.
and
Yes, mining. You should say
yes, sir.
mining, solar energy,
Yes, sir. Solar
in a
energy,
way, petroleum
renewables.
products. Art and handicrafts are very big in Rajasthan, so you should know about that. And about Alwar, you should also know what are the important features of Alwar apart from Sariska. What are the
Yes.
other things which are important in Alwar?
So Alwar is famous for, sir, its milk cake.
Yes. What else?
So there is also there is also a fort here, sir, Bala Killa.
Yes.
And then, sir, there is also Sariska Lake, sir, which is a freshwater lake in which
Yes.
crocodiles and fresh alligators are also found, sir.
Yes.
So these
Yes.
are the things, sir. Sir, also, sir, Alwar enjoys a very strategic location as it is present sandwiched between Delhi and Jaipur. So that I think is very important for the
Okay.
commuting.
Okay. There's also a very famous Baudi,
Yes,
which
sir.
is 14th century Baudi
Yes, sir.
near Alwar.
Abhaneri, I guess, sir,
Avaneri.
Abhaneri.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. Okay. So you should know about Rajasthan. You should know about Alwar. And your subject is anthropology. So I suppose you will revise your notes of anthropology a little bit. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so tell me something about Hun dynasty. What was that?
So which dynasty, sir?
Hun, Hun.
Hun dynasty. So the
Yeah.
Chinese dynasty.
You tell me.
So I have not read about this
Eh?
in anthropology.
This
No,
was
sir.
also in North India, in the region of Ladakh and, you know, that part of India.
So my history is a bit weak.
Yeah, this is related to anthropology also.
Okay, sir. I have no.
Uh,
I don't know, sir.
it's so you should know about some of these aspects. Then your father is teaching, isn't it?
Yes.
What does he teach?
So he teaches physics, sir.
Physics. Okay. So they might ask you about something about physics. Okay.
Yes.
May not ask you, but may ask you. Okay. So now zoology is your subject, isn't it? In the graduation, BSc zoology.
Yes, sir.
So animal rights. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Each key is these zoos are they important for the country? We keep these. We open zoos in various places of the big cities. Don't you think it's a sort of against the rights of the animal?
Explanation.
Hmm?
So zoos, I think so. If animals are not exploited in the zoos and they're taken care
Mhm.
of, good care of, then I think
Mhm.
zoos can be a good place for them to be. So, for example, Ambani, the son of Ambani, the
Yeah, but
Anant
that is in
Ambani.
totally natural habitat.
Yes, sir.
They might ask you
Definitely.
about that one.
Yes.
Antara. What is called
Yes, sir.
Antara? Yeah,
Yes, sir. Bantara, sir. Bantara, I
Vantara,
guess.
Vantara. They might ask you about that. Because Trump's son visited recently that area.
Yes, sir.
Hmm? So you should know about the dogs decision on dogs by the Supreme Court.
Yes,
Hmm?
sir.
Okay. Now, what is junk journalizing?
So it's junk journaling, sir. So it's basically, so you must have heard about journaling. So so junk journaling on the other hand is basically whenever we travel or even if we are at home and we take out some pieces from like newspapers or we're traveling, we can take tickets and even packets of chips and we paste them onto the journal to basically commemorate our memory and like, oh, basically, sir, it's a it's a diary, physical diary of
Okay, so you
all
should
our.
prepare on that. You should. So it's a diary. So you keep
Yes,
preparing whenever find something interesting and you paste it on your diary
yes, sir.
after using it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Watching nature documentaries. So that is connected to your zoology also to some
Yes, sir.
extent. So can you tell me what is ecosystem?
So ecosystem is a place basically where non-living things and living things interact with each other. So
Interact with
biosphere.
this. That's all.
Yes, sir. So it's the definition, I guess.
Mhm. No, but you should know a little more about because you are zoology student and nature documentaries. This is interdependence of various species of life.
Yes, sir.
All the animals and mammals and birds and humans and they are interdependent on each other.
Yes, sir.
Hmm? So that you have to explain a little bit. You can give some examples sometimes how the ecosystem works. Now, in this context, you should also know the problem of global warming and climate change because that's very important. So, can you tell me where was the last what we call COP held?
Yes, sir. So in Belém, Brazil.
Hmm?
So Belém, Brazil. So COP30.
And what is scope? What does scope mean?
So it stands for the Conference of Parties.
What parties to what?
So Conference of Parties of UNFCCC, UNFCCC. So they decided to
What
meet
is
every year to decide.
UNFCCC?
So it's a United Nations framework on climate change, convention on climate
Framework
change.
Convention on Climate Change. When
Yes,
was it signed?
So it was, I guess, sir, I'm guessing, I forgot. So it's 1993, I believe. It's in
92.
92, yes.
And where?
Sir, it
So
was
you
first,
should know about all this, the Paris Agreement,
yes, sir.
what is happening on the climate, issues. What is this historical context of 1.5 degree temperature,
Yes, sir.
all that, and what is the impact of warming of the earth. So I think these are the things which you have to prepare. Also the mental disease, because Alzheimer is your paper.
Yes, sir.
So the mental illnesses are increasing in the world. So you should know a little bit about that. I
Yes, sir.
think that is all. And since you are a woman, you should know about women empowerment a little bit, and the
Okay, sir.
government schemes to improve, the conditions and status of women in the country. They can ask you, give me name the 5 schemes which are designed to empower women. The legislations on, empowering women, some of these
Yes, sir.
things. And then current issues. Apart from we have discussed, the current issues are important. I would suggest you monitor current issues every day. Read 2 newspapers, one economic and one normal political. And I don't know which one you are reading. You can
Sir,
read
I'm reading currently, sir, Indian Express. And apart from that, I also watch some videos and podcasts.
Indian Express, and you can also read Economic Times.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so that gives you an economic perspective. Viksit Bharat, GST, the what you call reforms in, recently we adopted the new labor codes.
Yes, sir.
Reforms in the that is
The,
for industrial
yes, sir.
growth, designed to improve the industrial growth. The Make in India, Atmanirbhar Bharat, some of these things, the road constructions, free wage and all that, the airports, the railway modernization, all these things you should know on the economic side. And political side, the election commission, which has been in news, the Supreme Court decisions recently, particularly
Yes, sir.
on the governor's power and other issues, all those. So you monitor them and make short notes on each of the important items so that you are fully conversant with it.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
So now my colleague Srikanji will give you some more tips. You can note down these tips.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir, for your time, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, Kunika is good because you are a geology student and anthropology things. Because basically, there will be some relation between
Yes, sir.
not exact, but you should know in a geology, anthropology, we wanted to have a Andaman Nicobar Great Nicobar Island project.
Yes, sir.
Might be aware of that, yeah, and there's progress of that because though it is not in the news, last year it was there, and then what is happening in this respect, the projects, and what is happening with respect to because you come from Rajasthan, Rakhi Gadi project,
Yes, sir.
yeah, and Saraswati River. By and large, sometimes it crosses. There will be some incidents in Jaisalmer, water came out. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. The Raki Kadi, what is the present situation? And what are important things that come out of that excavation? And whether there are anthropological significance also of those findings. Uh, Alwar definitely is a situated, is an important location and recent Supreme Court judgment with respect to definition of
Yes, sir.
Aravalis.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and what will be there are large number of speculation. This might happen. This might happen. The existing pollution in Delhi or in that NCR region might explode also if further some further degradation happens in the Aravali range.
Yes, sir.
These things these articles keep coming also day in day out, and you should be aware of those things. What are the important decisions are happening in that respect? Okay, and of course the sir has already economy. important means components of income to Rajasthan state, service industry or a manufacturing industry, and this way some percentages of this. The income of Rajasthan income, national state income, and similarly, you should be aware of the budget, GDP. A lot of you might heard that even IMF put Indian statistical.
C grade.
Yes. What do you mean by means an article you should know what IMF what it means by C grade as per IMF.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. These are real technical things and the base year calculation. Why they said last year also it was there in the C grade.
Yes, sir.
Whether is there it has any impact on the India in international scenario? Okay. These are economic parameters. These should be sometimes because particularly your day of interview, something one or few days, some matter has come up. But if you are
Yes, sir.
known this background, it will be able to it will be easy to answer those questions also. Okay. And important developments in geology at the international level. As geology as a area, what is happening at international level? Those you can get from your webs and all. And what is the recently thing happening in the things? Okay. And
Okay, sir.
yeah. And Viksit, sir, has told Viksit, because there are many programs of Government of India going on. PM
Yes, sir.
Gati Shakti, okay, and your PM Janadhan Yojana, and recent,
PLI.
recent labor codes or labor
New
codes.
Zealand.
And anything happening in last 6 months and in last year, I can say, those things you should be aware. Jal Jeevan Mission. Okay. You might have read for your mains. Only thing we should be abreast with these developments in these areas because
Yes.
okay, when you make up effort for reading your budget, na, these all things will come out. These because though we call a skill because with the recent developments in technology, the lot of things are happening. Unemployment, skill development, okay, and technology-wise global capability centers in India, AI technology, how it is going to help your geology also. There will be some reference to these things. What will happen? Yeah, these things should be in. We should be aware of those things. We may not be aware of the total why how this AI works, but at least the other way of how because many things nowadays it has become very common that large language models people
Yes, sir.
people know about it. Those everyone using mobile, everyone is aware of Gemini, Chat GPT. These are all even children are also aware now with their things. How these things are going to affect us also. Like day in we hear that unemployment. What is the level of unemployment, and how it is it going to worsen or what? And trade tariff, India, though the trade tariff is an important thing. Last 1 year, January, last 1 year is started. In this, it will be almost a year and whether it has impacted our economy, in what manner.
Okay, sir.
These recent developments will definitely think. As far as the subject is concerned, it all depends on experts are there, geology and because that thing, as well as your anthropology, the experts are there. But as a general things and what is happening with respect to those subject, we should be aware of those activities.
Sir, in anthropology, should I focus more on the Indian context, the archaeologists, the
No,
recent?
that is the Indian context, we should know it. Definitely. Recent things, what is happening. Of course, as a subject, as a national, international, as a subject is a different thing. Anything happening
Yes.
in the world is a subject. It's a part of the subject one. Yeah, it is a part of the subject. But with respect to India, definitely we should be aware of that. And uh, there is no end to it. In topics will go on. The entry.
Yes,
That is
sir.
why whatever.
Surely, sir.
That is why, sir, you one important economic paper as well as a general paper, and many things,
Surely.
especially editorial and all, many things keep coming. We should know the things, and we should develop now. You keep on developing so that by the end of time you should be able to add anything is come to answers will be better.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir, for your time and wisdom,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Anything else you want to know?
So this is enough for now. So I wanted to know about dress code as well, but I think
Yeah, I think sari is a good option for ladies.
okay. So sari and blazer, sir, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And sir, is there any criteria on which color of sari is preferred or something
It
like
should
that?
not be too bright. That's it.
Okay. So white
But
will do, right, sir? White with some gold
yeah,
border.
it's not plain white, but
Okay, sir.
uh,
So no, it's a creamy
anything
white,
light
sir,
color,
color.
anything which is not very bright color. Okay,
Okay, sir.
that would do. And what else? If
Sir,
you don't know anything, if you don't know an answer to a question, please regret it. Don't guess. Huh?
yes,
Don't say guess. Okay.
yes.
Otherwise, you will be trapped.
Okay, sir. Sir, I'll work on these pointers that you both
Yeah.
have given me,
And
and I'll
also,
keep
if you have
material.
any doubt about a question, you can ask the board to repeat it, and you can think about it for a few seconds if you want time to think, and then synthesize your views and then answer.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
then you can ask the board, can I think a few seconds, and then you can do
Okay, sir.
that. Okay. And don't be scared. They are just friendly people. They will just do conversation like we are doing right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank
So
you,
we
sir.
wish you good luck, Kunika.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Good luck.
All the best.
Thank you, sir.